not only the regular season Lone Star Conference champion, but the tournament champions as well. Just how are you feeling today?
Extremely humbled. I mean, these young ladies, the ride that they're taking us on is pretty impressive. They're tough kids. I mean, you know, you get to that game yesterday, and you get that 1 point game, and you knew it was going to come down to a matter of just wills. And our girls have shown that all year. They've shown that all year. So, you know, people ask me if I was nervous about Lauren's free throws, and I said, well, when you go as hard as she did and get that rebound and basically get hit so hard that she possibly could have had a concussion or whatever, I think the free throws are actually the easy part. She got knocked out so bad. So, I mean, end of the day, I mean, I'm just extremely proud of these kids and where they are.
Coach, Moschmacher, good tournament for her. What's it like having her on your team right now?
I mean, she's such a tough kid. I mean, you know, she didn't have the greatest first half yesterday, but I mean, continued to guard. And she was given the responsibility of guarding the Robinson kid from Commerce, who was an extremely tough matchup. And give that kid credit. I mean, she made some huge shots yesterday. But Carly just kept plugging away, and we liked the matchup that we had on her in the second half, and so we just kept going to Carly. And she was able to get in there and get some easy baskets. And again, like I said, I'm running out of adjectives for these kids because they're just so impressive. They are.
What a wonderful ride, but now you got to come out of cloud nine. You know what I mean? You give them a day too, or what's the strategy going into?
Yeah, I mean,
you're hosting?
Yeah, there's a lot of meetings that we have to get online with and stuff like that. So, you know, we're getting back late last night, just kind of letting the girls get their feet back underneath them today, and we'll get back going a little bit tomorrow. But we don't pedal Friday. I'm still waiting on the times and stuff like that.
Do you still see that hunger in them though?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, nothing gives you. I mean, you're standing there yesterday watching these kids for the second week in a row have the opportunity to cut down nets, celebrate together. As a coach, that gives you so much joy to watch the smile on their faces and see their hard work pay off.
It's
Coach,
been a while since November when y'all last played Colorado Mesa, but that's who you're going to be playing again this Friday, and y'all lost by 3. What did you learn from that matchup, and then what do y'all need to do to get it done?
Oh, Colorado Mesa, I mean, that was probably one of our tougher, opponents all year. I mean, their record stands for itself. I mean, you know, Coach Wagner, one of the best coaches we've coached against all year. I mean, they do a tremendous job on the defensive end. They're going to take away your strengths. You've got to be able to. I mean, in a lot of ways, they're like Lubbock Christian, where you've got to go beat them. You know, they're not going to beat themselves. They're not going to turn the ball over. So you look at our region. I mean, that's the 8 seed. You know, you got the defending national champion as your 3 seed. I mean, Commerce, who everybody knows how good they are. They've been top 10 team all year, and they're the 2 seed. And Pueblo, who beat Lubbock Christians, is 6 seed. You know, and Texas Women's, who's won at Commerce, and you know they beat us as well. And so you get Texas Women's at 4 seed. I mean, there's no easy matchups. And I mean, but that's in an NCAA tournament. You know, it's just that time to get ready to go. But Colorado Mesa, a very well coached, very tough team. It's going to be a hard matchup on Friday.
Kind of piggybacking that one, I mean, since that first game all the way back then to now, what do you feel like will be the difference maker here?
Well, I think our kids are playing with way more confidence. You know, and also in that game we did not have Zamry Roberts. Zam was out of that game because of concussion protocols. Unfortunately, she was out. But, you know, I mean, I think we're just playing way more confidently now. Offensive, we're flowing a little better. And I think we're playing better defensively as well, too. I mean, give these kids credit. They're playing their best basketball of the year right now. And obviously it's when you want to do it, because right now it's win or go home, you know, for everybody. So, but that's the fun part about it.
How excited are your girls getting to host this thing?
Oh, so it was funny. So last night I was talking to McBroom, and he was like, you know, they're going to text or tweet the 1 seeds out here pretty soon. And I said, all right, well then I'm just going to let the girls see it because I want to hear the bus ride home. And you know, they all follow NCAA on Twitter, so one of them saw it, and I really thought the bus driver was going to have to pull over because it was shaking, and they were so excited about hosting. So anyway, it was an exciting time for sure.
Josh, it's one thing to want to close out games, and it's another thing actually closing them out. You guys have been able to do that. You're late. Well, what? How do you explain that?
Well, I think, you know what, I tell our girls, I said, if you can't, in those kind of games, if you can't have fun, you know, you can't put a smile on your face, and you can't, you know, one thing that we're really trying to preach with these kids, and, you know, everybody's seen the movie Friday Night Lights, right? You know, and so, you know, a lot of times I think we look for perfection, and, you you look at it as being perfect on the court and stuff like that. I really love what that coach said. Perfection is loving and caring and supporting and serving your teammates. That's what perfection is, and that's what I told the girls. I said, when you do that every day, then that's perfection, and it is. And that coach was so right on that movie, because now you take the pressure off yourself. And so in those tight moments, when you're thinking about perfection, you're thinking about your teammate and not yourself. That makes it so much. It doesn't make it easier, Lance, but it makes it a little weight off your shoulders when you're thinking about other people.
You talked about the teams that are already in your region, but you beat a lot of them on the way to your Lone Star Cup. You beat LCU, you guys beat Commerce. So how does that confidence help you guys this weekend?
Absolutely. I mean, you being able to beat quality opponents, and I mean, another with the quality win we've had this year with Southwest Oklahoma, who I believe they're the 2 seed in their region. So winning those kind of games definitely was a huge confidence boost for our young ladies. And then, being able to play in front of the best fans in the country, I mean, that's a huge advantage for us. I mean, I know how these people are going to be. They're going to get out, they're going to support us, and they've done it all year. And we're excited to be able to, bring 3 more basketball games, hopefully here, to the FUB.